Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Happy Gaming House.
What are we gonna do today? And
So-
this is actually a part 2 of a video that
Which part one you will not see?
Exactly. The part 1 that will never see the light.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit story here. We tried to record this before I left Canada for China. Basically, this is a 32-inch curved monitor, and I believe it's 144 or 165 hertz. Yeah, don't quote me on that, but I believe I'll please put the link over here or something, like the actual
Like the
model
specs,
number and the
everything.
specs.
Yep.
So what's the story about this monitor?
Basically, it burned, or we don't know what happened. So my cousin called me and he's like, hey, something happened to the monitor. Just take it to see if you can do anything to it. And here we are in the Happy Fixing House. We tried the first time. We had like so much trouble just taking out this thing out of the.
If you saw my video about taking part from the Asus monitor, this is easier, but still very struggling.
Half of the video was just us trying to figure out how
Pretty
to
much.
take out the lid.
So you're not really missing anything from that
Exactly.
video, right? We didn't fix it. Half of the time it's like taking this apart. So yeah, basically the last time only one of the camera was actually recording and the other two was not. So first, when I got the monitor from Jorge here and he brought it to me, the first thing I thought it's like the power supply, right?
Yeah, the power supply.
So because the power supply you brought is like it's not for this
It was
monitor,
not for
right?
this
It's for
monitor.
something else.
Yeah.
The output of that power supply is really low. I believe it was only like 500 millivolts or something. So the first thought I got is like we should buy like a bigger power supply, right? And I bought this like a universal power supply, which is kind of like USB-C, and you get like all these different connectors. After we use this, it's like the same thing with like the low power supply, right? The blue LED for the power button turns on, but nothing else. Like the whole monitor is blacked out.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the problem with like backlight. You know, if it's backlight, you will probably see like very dim, like very dark image. I thought there are two things probably is broken. One of them is the actual monitor itself. But from the look at it, I don't see any dents or like any
Like any big
physical
hit or
damage
anything.
from
Exactly,
it, right?
Yeah.
And if the monitor is actually like used for a long time, there should be some burn marks on the monitor itself, which I don't see at all. But we do have to see if we can get it working and turn it on to see if it actually has some burn marks or not. And getting a actual like monitor assembly, like the screen assembly, it's not that easy here. We're not in China.
Yeah, exactly.
What I did is I found this, like what Jorge was saying before, like this is the first board we bought.
Yep.
It's the wrong board. So basically it looks a lot like the board is actually on here, and it's actually got a very similar model number, except for the last few digits or something. I bought another one. I haven't tried this yet. I have looked at the like the model number over here. The model number, like it's labeled over here, and I matched it with the board on here.
And
it's
it
exactly the same. We're gonna pop this in,
Let's
see
what
if we can
happens.
finally save this monitor.
Let's see.
Let's see. So
Time to work
let's
on it.
crack this open. Wanna do it?
Please go ahead.
With these 4 screws out, we're exposing the assembly for the main board.
This is gonna be a super fast
more
video because we
screws.
already removed the hardest part.
Yeah,
of the
like that's gonna take at least like what, half an hour to 1 hour to remove. Now you see me taking things very easily because I already done this
Now
once.
you know. Well, it's actually crazy that you remember. It was a long time ago.
Actually, like all the monitors are pretty much the same, so. That's the board we actually want to replace.
Oh, here.
Let's drop this in.
Wow.
It's winter here now, it's super dry, so it's like really easy to get shocked. I got shocked like at least 10 times a day. It's fine, I discharged myself to the table here is like metal. I discharged myself, it should be fine. Okay, now this time it looks better because it actually fits inside the
Yeah, that one was hard
case,
to
right?
put, yeah.
Let me just show you the other one. So this one, I don't know if you can actually see. It actually have like this part is like more than the actual board here. So it doesn't actually fit into the like the original casing. I really hope it works. So before we put anything else back on.
Time to test it?
Yeah, I think so,
Give
right?
me I'm ready to be surprised.
Oh, actually I do need this. It's the power button. 1, 2, 3, in. And
with all of you.
can you press that? Moment
3,
of truth.
2, 1. Happy New Year! Or not.
Okay, now it's on. Does it show anything?
Happy not New Year. What the hell?
So I guess we got ourselves a very dead monitor.
Stop! He's already dead!
But it's actually the screen itself.
Yeah, because it's turning on, eh? But before it was like, remember when we were trying to turn it on?
Mm-hmm.
It was black, but now it's not even. You heard that? That's how hard it closes.
That's how easy to pop back in, but it's finally back on to the stand.
You plug it back
Plug this
in.
back in. The blue light shows.
No.
Blue light.
Nope.
Nothing. Can you press it again? Is it off?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, on.
The old school. Yeah.
So the monitor is actually on. Like I can see the backlight working a little bit,
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring something that we can plug in. So this video is probably coming soon.
What's
So
that?
a sneak peek. It's like the Analog Mega SG. It's like the FPGA HDMI version of the Sega Genesis. Yeah, this is actually like not new, right? I bought this like a long time ago. I have pretty much the whole line of analog stuff except for the new like Nintendo 64 because I couldn't even get one if I want to. We did plug something in this before, like before we changed the board. It did not work, even though it shows the same black screen.
Yep.
But we're just doing this to make sure, right?
We never know.
Yeah, who knows? So you turn it on? Is it sending any signals here?
Oh.
So the monitor is still showing the backlight a little bit, but no, it's not working.
I think it's dead.
You know there is one more thing we could try? I highly doubt it. The raw motherboard we bought actually gave us some cables. So it might be the cable problem.
We can try.
Oxidation, like rust, or like even
knows,
static.
right? Yeah.
Who knows, right?
Yeah. It's already.
I regret I pop it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done this.
You want to see the world burning?
Like before, this is not open.
Yeah, that was super hard to. There you go.
It's just this one clip holding on everything. Who knows? It might be the cable.
Let's see what happens.
Like even if we don't plug anything in, there should be the
Yeah,
menu.
it should be like at least the menu and the.
It's not even turning on. I think it's on. Turn on the plug on.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's change the other cables too.
Okay.
Let's see. So it's not like even anything to do with the monitor anymore. I think that's power. Wait, power is on. The blue LED is not showing this time. So now it's showing. Okay, no, nothing.
So this thing hates us. One last time. This is where we say goodbye to the video and we put it up again and we all surprise to each other and it didn't work.
Nope.
I had high hopes. I thought it was gonna work.
Me too.
I really thought it was
I
gonna
really thought
work.
it's gonna be like the board.
Me too. So
Because like we can see a little bit like
the light.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's light. There's light.
Yeah,
Like,
it's probably
there's
not
light.
gonna be like. So now I think it's probably the backlight because it's very dim. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
We can barely see a thing. Like before, like upstairs when we were in like darker rooms, it actually looks a lot brighter.
Yeah, it looks brighter.
With like all the lights over here,
Now
you
it's
actually
super
cannot
dim.
see anything.
Yeah.
Let me just peel this off and see what's happening down here. Ah, yeah, that's just the panel board. Yeah, so
We tried, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you guys also, like, if you have, I don't know, maybe a different monitor, you already saw it in the other video with Galen trying to fix his monitor.
That one is not actually like broken, so it's actually pretty clear like where the problem was, right? It's like the panel itself. There is the panel number, even though I don't think it will even fix it, but who knows? So yeah, I couldn't even find like the model number.
The model number?
Yeah, because well, they only show like very similar model numbers, but I think all of those are like flat, not curved. At this point, I really don't see any point of like trying to fix this anymore.
We tried. Hope you guys like it.
Yeah.
So, but this is going away.
I'm going to put it back just to
and then we're gonna just put it away.
give it like a proper burial or something.
We're gonna properly bury him. We did our best, and don't forget to subscribe and comment this video, and let us know what you want to see next.
After filming today, we're actually going to use something, right? So stay tuned
Stay
for our
tuned.
continuation of our burger challenge.
Until the next one.
See ya.